Hello and welcome to Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero's Randomizer Nuzlocke. My name is Spade and this will be my best attempt at the main story mission of this little game. It shouldn't be too long, so I thought I would do at least this one video, see how this goes. I am a big Metal Gear Solid fan, so I thought that would be something cool to do, and we'll just start a new mission. Do it on the hard difficulty. Got this game yesterday, only completed 16%. I only played through the main story mission so far, and gotta say, I have really enjoyed it. It is quite short, but on the first run, you know, it did take me like about a couple hours when I was just exploring around, trying out different options and, you know, dying a bunch of times, of course. A little bit of a trial and error, but it's really cool to see Metal Gear Solid game in open environments, open world kind of game. So we'll skip the cutscenes. I've seen them. I kind of just want to focus on the gameplay and get this ball rolling. So let's run over here, and we will call the chopper over there right now while waiting for the searchlights to pass. There we go.
To climb an obstacle,
Oh.
press the action
We'll
button.
climb up. Climb up the mountain and then
Going to eliminate him.
jump over to the campsite.
Now head east to the old prison area. You can
Yeah,
bring up
we'll be going to the prison area to rescue Chico. What's his name? Some guards who, I guess, kinda saw me, but kinda didn't. There's a couple guys on the right, so I'll be sneaking through this area. And I will try to mix up some stealth and action with this little playthrough. We'll see how this goes. And my goal is to not die. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, there's that guy on the right who could have potentially seen me, so we'll go ahead and sneak around him.
That's the old prison.
And now let's sneak again. I believe there's two guards in this area,
The controls on the pause screen.
and we'll just wait for that guy to make a turn. He did that already, so let's go ahead. And Geronimo! Whoop. Perfect. Then we'll tinker open this
Somewhere out of sight.
door here. Get to the camp area. And the other guard still hasn't seen me, so that is perfect. Now he almost saw me, but we are in a cutscene. So, screw you. I'm out of here.
Okay,
Now that we got the chopper already, this should be going smoothly as long as the enemy does not spot me. They should not be able to do so. If I just move quietly here.
once you don't
Do,
have
do.
to head first in the ocean.
So far, so good. They were suspecting something like that guy on the right, but they did not see me. Alright,
The RV's just a
and
little
now I can run the rest of the way without alerting anyone. And there we go. First part of the mission is done. We have rescued Chico, and that went pretty smoothly. So perfect. Now let's run to the hills and get the second prisoner rescued.
On your feet.
Hopefully. This is the little tape that we're listening to at the moment.
taken out.
And from here, for the first time, it's actually pretty cool to, you know, listen through this tape for the first time, and then you, kind of from there, you have to, you know, think to yourself, like, where could they be hiding, you know, paths, and you can get some clues from that,
I hear vehicles
which is pretty cool. But anyways,
and a
I
flag.
believe there's some guards in the back, so because of that, I'll be just sneaking around here. We'll be taking that truck. That guy next to the truck
Must be near the helipad.
will be driving it, so we'll just wait for him to make his turn. There we go. Then we'll sneak behind this guy.
A gate.
This is a cool little new move. You can take the enemy behind a little fence area like that. Choke them out. And then I'll just go to the truck. And this is something that, you know, I didn't even know about during the first playthrough, that you could actually go into the truck. Pretty cool, innovative sneaking in the open world environment of Metal Gear Solid. And there's so many ways that you can try and complete this way. Just the first two, like, so many sneaking ways. Like, you can go all out attacking, killing everybody, you know, that is always an option, though not that much recommended, but you can do it. And then there's the sneaking way. But within the sneaking way, there's just so many different ways you can approach the mission, which is really cool. And that's why, you know, playing through this main mission, even though it's quite short, it is really enjoyable. You know, just trying out different ways. Don't really know what would be the ultimate, best and fastest way to play through this. But I will be doing my way, and we'll see how this goes. And interesting thing, like, if I skip this cutscene, many times this game has glitched, and this door has not opened. So, I was just, you know, skipping that little cutscene, but then the door doesn't open. Like, about 4 out of 5 times, pretty much, it glitches, which is kind of weird. There's been, like, few random glitches in this game, but, you know, other than that, it's been a really enjoyable experience. Like, one time there was, like, a flying guard. I may or may not include that at the end of this video, maybe. I don't know. Good. And we'll jump off the truck. He should not be seeing me. Then there's this guy. We'll knock him out. There's that guard who doesn't see me. There's a camera which will not be seeing me. Then there's a guard over there, up there, who will hopefully not see me. And then there's one guard over here who I will knock out. Up. And then I'll just quickly run over here. There's one more guard over here. Come on, get past me. Run, 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 run. Perfect. That was pretty close, but they did not see me, and I can go and rescue Paz. Alright? We'll see if my little conflict there made a difference or not. There should be 2 guards, like, talking here. But because I knocked him out, they're actually not here. So this kind of sucks. Yeah. Oh no. My aiming sucks. Alright. Let's go ahead and run. Run. I was not hoping to get noticed here, but I did. We'll go ahead and take a little break on this area. Oh, screw it. Let's go ahead and let's throw Paz over there. And there we go. And now I will call the helicopter, like right here. And then we'll go ahead, hopefully knock out these guys. Oh yeah, there's this big tank right next to me. I should probably destroy it. Hopefully it doesn't blow me up, because it's so close by here. Alright. I'm kind of looking sideways here, which is not good. Is there anybody up there? Alright. This is not really that good, but I was able to take out that big tank. And hopefully the helicopter will be here soon. I truly hope so. Alright. So where are they? There's one guy over there. And are there more? I can hear more. There's somebody over there. So far they haven't even killed Pause. So that's perfect. Alright. And the helicopter should be here. Oh. I'll use this thing. Yarr! Get some cool spray. This is not going according to plan. And somebody is trying to throw a grenade or something. Alright. Let's go. Can I rescue her? Yes! Yes, yes, yes. We did it, kinda. And I was not going to use night vision goggles. But I did. But I think we got this. I think we got this. The last part, I kind of screwed up. With those guards before rescuing Paz. And we, got noticed by the soldiers. But I was able to hold my ground with that tank and, get the rescue done. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's like a point to this little gunfight here, like I can fire. But so far I have never died in this part. So, I don't know. They haven't been able to shoot me down. And it's really difficult to really even try and shoot at anyone from this distance. But that is the Ground Zero's mission. Let's see if I get my personal record broken. 11 minutes! Not too bad. My best record so far has been 13 minutes, so 2 minutes off from that. I wonder if I can do this under 10 minutes. Probably, since I kind of screwed up at the end. I don't really know what would be the best way to deal at the end situation, because, you know, alerting all the soldiers is never really that good. So, but the thing is, you cannot call the chopper over there unless you like kill all of the enemies, because they will shoot down your chopper. So I kind of took the aggressive stand from there, and it did work out to a degree. And this is, I don't want to see this. This is brutal. I can make this video like PG-15 if I skip that scene. Oh man. Such a brutal scene. I guess we could be like just watching this, and I could be rambling at the same time. This is not really a story-driven playthrough, just kind of, you know, having fun, goofing around. But that's as fast as I can do the main mission so far. I'll probably have to look into some YouTube videos from other people, see like what kind of strategies they have for this, how to beat this mission as fast as they can. But there's like so many different ways. Like on one tower, like I saw a sniper, which was pretty cool. So I guess you could use that to silently take down some enemies. But then again, that would be taking a lot of time to snipe everybody. Although, like, if you're a good sniper, I guess then not. But I don't know. I still like my way of doing it. Perhaps, like, with the truck parts, if I don't go to the truck, I could go faster, because it takes some time for the guy to get into the truck. So perhaps it would be faster for me to, like, just run in there. Maybe that could be a thing. And before going to rescue Paz, I could kill some soldiers. And then call the helicopter right off the bat, and then that would be going a lot faster. And perhaps I could have called the chopper like a lot earlier to that second part. Because it took a while for the chopper to get there. That's why at the beginning I thought I would call the chopper right off the bat. But like I wasn't really sure how well that last part would go, so I didn't really feel like calling the chopper there. Because yeah, as you saw, I kind of screwed up got the enemy's attention at the end. Wasn't my plan. So there's that. But gotta say, like, this game is, like, in the end it kind of just feels like a glorified demo. And it's kind of a shame. Like, I was really expecting that there would be a boss fight at the end, but there was nothing. There was just two rescue missions. But it was still, like, it was really cool experiencing Metal Gear Solid 5 and the Fox engine, although I'm playing on PS3 and this isn't really looking that pretty. But then again, I don't really care about the graphics. I'm just in mainly for the story and the awesome Metal Gear Solid gameplay. I'm gonna say, like, compared to the other Metal Gear Solid games, like, it is much easier to get into the controls. And, you know, that's what the Hideo Kojima and his team were planning with this game, you know. Make it more of a, you know, simplified controls, and they have changed a lot of things to the, compared to the other games. You know, it is now for the first time, like I've said, you know, in the open world as we saw, so of course some things need to change, but I'm kind of sad that they took away the knocking. You cannot distract your enemies, especially like when we were rescuing Paz in that little admin building or whatever. You still have like those small corridors, so distracting your enemy would be really cool. But I guess I don't know if you can find some distraction tools. Maybe. I haven't found anything, but I was thinking about just using the good old knocking on the back and distracting the enemy that way. But you can't do that in this game, so that kind of sucks. Of course, they took away the legendary cardboard box, which is kind of a shame. But as you see, they're going with a lot more serious of a theme, and that's Hideo Kojima's explanation why the legendary cardboard box isn't here in this game. It should be making some sort of return though in the sequel Phantom Pain, or the real Metal Gear Solid 5. Oh man, gotta say the first scene, it's really difficult for me to even watch it. It's so brutal. You know, they're removing the bomb from her stomach. And then there's another one in her. The big dramatic turn at the end. Oh. And that's how Big Boss gets into coma. And that sets the scene for Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. I guess this is where he also loses his arm. And then he wakes up, like, I don't know, was it 10 years? I haven't really been following too much the storyline that deeply. I'm really interested, but I'm not sure. Is Phantom Pain like 10 years after this or something like that? Probably. Anyways, more random story stuff. But yeah. My favorite song. I'm just gonna skip everything. And with that being said, I think we're pretty much done here. I'm not gonna listen to that. I don't have the thingamap or even on the subtitles. And then there's the Metal Gear lore here. So that's pretty cool. You know, the whole thing with this game and the Phantom Pain is to connect the stories of Naked Snake and Solid Snake and fill in the gap between the years. So that's the thing with this game. I'm definitely looking forward to Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain whenever it's gonna get released. So it was really nice to have a little teaser of the new game, get into the controls, get into the swing of things, and to be continued in the Phantom Pain. That will be really exciting. Like Hideo Kojima said something like it's like 200 times bigger than this. And you know, the Camp Omega thing is already, you know, it's a big area, although you can really scroll through it really fast when you know what you're doing. But playing through this for the first time, it was really cool, exploring around, trying out different options, and this game definitely has a lot of replaying value. On that note, you know, there's been a lot of controversy about it, you know, the length of the game. but you know, it's only half price, so it's not too bad. Definitely, I'd say a must-buy for a Metal Gear Solid fan. Not so much for the other people, because you know it's a short game, and if you don't know the Metal Gear Solid lore, it's probably not too exciting of a game. But it's really fun to sneak around. I always like games with stealthy action, and Metal Gear Solid definitely on the top of the list when it comes to sneaking games. And this game has just so many options that you can do, which is really cool, and it's gonna be really fun to try out how things go in Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. How many different options are there? How can you take advantage of your environment? You know, keep your eyes open, you know, like with the truck that I was using to sneak into the building. Something I didn't think about when I first played. But, you know, just playing through this multiple times, exploring all the different options is, you know, always fun. And in the past, I've enjoyed Metal Gear Solid games a lot, and I gotta say, I enjoyed this one too. I may try out doing the other missions. Maybe, maybe not. I'll do at least this one video. Maybe if you would like me to do some other missions here, I could do them. I don't know how exciting these really are, but I think they could still be cool to do. Because I haven't done these, so I could do these blind, since I at least kind of know what I'm doing in this game and stuff like that. But anyways, what are your thoughts in general about Ground Zeroes? Let me know in the comments, and I will stop rambling, and I will check you guys next time with something different, maybe or maybe not. Until then, this is Spade rambling and signing out. Peace!
Don't push yourself. Fall back to a safe position.